I know what I'm worth. Goodbye, meow meow.
You're worth being on our universe fight list.
I understand the beard makes it better.
Not for me. What? I said not for me. What did he say? He said the beard makes it better. And I'm like, eh.
It's more texture down there.
I don't need more texture in here. What the
It's
fuck? Oh yeah.
like a what a loofah.
A loofah.
Your containers back here.
Yeah.
Oh no. Should I take them out?
Yes. You could. That also works. Yeah. Thank you. At one point, we'll get this organized.
Eventually.
Yo, what are you rolling?
Yeah.
You don't have a D20 in here?
I don't.
What the fuck?
Because those were for Jordan's dice set.
I like yoga.
Me too.
I'm gonna roll 2 10s. That's like
That's why you do yoga. So you can get
it's a lot of
flexible.
work. I'm not a big dairy guy.
You're not a big dairy guy?
He doesn't tolerate lactose.
I also have things I won't
Yeah.
tolerate.
I can tolerate lactose fine. I just don't like dairy products that much.
It's a struggle.
Struggle bus?
Struggle to be safe.
This isn't a bus, it's Tacoma.
Are you sure?
Yes. Attack
Well, I hadn't checked.
Attacking my what?
Attack on Titan? I have sex.
Okay, this might be a hot take. I think Attack on Titan is pretty mid.
I don't think that's
I don't
it's
think
good
that-
at all.
Yeah.
I don't
I've
think it's
never
even
watched
watched
it,
it, but I think it's bad.
It's one of those animes that people were told to think it's good.
Yeah.
It was a psyop.
All anime's a psyop.
The
that's
video
what
game
I'll
was
tell you.
fun. Like Spider-Man.
Who?
The fan-made bullshit looks more fun than the video game.
Maybe I'm thinking of the fan-made bullshit.
Can you say Spider-Man on the podcast? Is that legal? I've never watched anime before.
No.
Yes, because this isn't for profit. You never what?
Watched anime before? What's it
Disney's
like?
gonna come for
There's a lot of naked children I hear.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why?
Are there? I don't remember it, to be honest.
Do you not remember the ceiling either?
Who?
He's
I don't know
talking
the
about
ceiling.
the show that you guys are watching now. He's talking about anime.
I don't know.
Wait, why do you know about the ceiling?
Nobody knows anything about
I
the
told them about the ceiling.
Why'd you tell him about the ceiling? Dude, I
Like
thought it
Like
was
letting us in
special.
on the joke.
I thought this was special.
Fuck. Hates the ceiling now.
Motherfuckers hate the ceiling.
I don't hate the ceiling. I just don't know it.
Not you.
I hate the ceiling.
Shinji hates it.
Yeah, he hated the ceiling.
Whoa, that sounds like an anime name.
No, it's just Japanese.
It's an
Yeah, what the
actual
fuck?
name.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You can't just say that about whole people.
Get in the robot, Tristan.
Getting the robot?
He doesn't know. Does he have to be naked?
Yes.
That's that episode.
Yeah.
Am I allowed now that I'm not a minor?
No.
Actually, no.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You have to be a minor, yeah.
You have to be 14 exactly.
specifically. You have to be 14 and naked.
Oh my god.
No, they have jumpsuits.
Are you the hottest girl in the 8th grade, Tristan?
He was.
He's not anymore.
Well, there's this new German girl.
It would be weird if you were still the hottest girl in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
That would be concerning.
I got my college degree, but I cannot get past 8th grade.
I wish I'd called the police. What do you think the punishment is for pedophilia in the mega city? In Mega City 1?
Yeah.
I don't know. God, you hope it's death.
I hope.
I mean, if first degree murder is death, pedophilia's gotta be death.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Huh.
Because pedophilia, like...
You can't be...
We're not justifying this right now on the podcast. We are not
You can't be
absolutely not
sentenced
having
to
this
death
conversation.
in real life just for pedophilia, I'm pretty sure. I don't know the law.
Right.
But you
I
can
said in
be
Mega
for first
City.
degree murder, which means your logic doesn't line up, Austin.
I'm talking about in Mega City, though.
Yeah, but we don't know because they don't talk about kitty diddlers in the...
They don't, but we've already established that they don't follow the traditional laws that we currently follow with that courtroom scene.
Are you telling
So
me
for
that
all
if...
you know, it could be an Evangelion sort of situation.
Oh, age of consent is
yeah,
13.
Where it's like 12, yeah.
What happened
People might be
at
grounded
D&D?
Are you telling me that if
Oh
a
my
cop
God.
pulls me over and I have 3 DUIs and a suspended license, that he doesn't have the right to immediately grenade my car?
Currently?
Currently? No.
Okay, so the laws have...
He can get it towed, though.
What if you have a 12-year-old in your passenger seat?
I can have a 12-year-old in my passenger
To be
seat
fair-
as long as the 12-year-old wants to be there, I guess. And
He was.
I'm the
What if-
parent.
That guy was not charged with a DUI. He just has an account of 3 DUIs. But in that particular instance, he was not being charged with one. Just a suspended license.
This is the Judge Dredd commentary track.
He also wasn't driving anywhere.
Well, he had to get. He drove in
been
there and then
pulled over by Hershey.
Do they have any evidence of that?
What?
Hershey didn't pull him over.
Hershey pulled him over.
No, he was parked.
And then rear-ending the car in front of him and front-ending the car
Yeah.
behind him.
That's really why he got locked up. They were sick of him blowing up people's cars.
Look, Joe.
Joe.
I need you to stop.
Joe Pesci.
Joe Mama?
Joe Dreddy?
Joe Dreddy?
Joe Dreddy.
There he is, John Dredd.
But yeah, Dante's way hotter than Bayonetta. Bayonetta's not like attractive.
Fucking
It's more of like
I don't think Dante's hot either.
I don't think you would think Dante's hot.
Okay.
He's not your type.
What's Freddy's type?
Doritos.
Yeah. We're fine.
What's the problem?
Not just Doritos.
It's
I think
nothing.
he just likes thick men, you know?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Triangle.
Not gay.
No. You're gay. You drank the gay juice. We've established this. We've had this conversation at least 10
Just
times.
because I'm
I
gay
think the last
doesn't
time we
mean
had this
you're not
conversation
gay.
was on the podcast.
No, we've had it multiple times at home.
Oh, I see.
Are you saying there can only be one gay person in the
In our
world?
house, yeah.
What do you mean?
Well,
Well, that would be
10%,
Alex.
They're 10%
No.
of the population.
No.
You
so-
drank the gay juice.
Alex,
Alex rescinded. She lost her
Yeah.
her rights.
You've got to give her the gay juice.
Bro, next time she's like drinking something, you gotta write gay juice on it.
No, it's got to be from Quick Trip and it's got to be given to her by a firefighter.
what? A firefighter didn't give it to me.
Oh, that's what I thought the story was.
No, you fucking idiot. God, shit.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know, man.
Where is God fucking and where is God shitting?
Is he the one who gave you the gay juice? Is that how it works?
God gives you the gay juice.
I do think that's how that works.
Oh my gosh.
So what happened at D&D last
What happened?
time? Night.
Everybody woke up
I thought we
after
played Pathfinder.
they fell asleep in the bar, and we had a new friend. The friend was just there, sitting at the bar.
And you guys were just like, yeah, I guess he's just joining our group and we're going to give him more money.
We were
Well,
confused. We were really confused at
I'm gonna
first.
be real.
He kept
Jordan
just
was
not
like
saying
that. That's
anything.
consistent with Jordan. I was surprised that everyone else was
Marshall
like
like
that.
asked a
surprised.
few questions, like to not to the new guy, but to other people, where he was like, "Yeah, he's with I think he's with this guy," or like, "Oh, did you bring this guy along? Like, do you know him?" And then like he didn't get like a proper response, so he just assumed like Murphy brought him because
I did.
He made a comment that he's like, "Oh, Murphy must have brought him because everybody else brought a fucking +1."
I also did say something to them before I left the house where it was like, I that did make me realize that I'm usually the person who instigates stuff like that, where I'm like, hold the fucking, no, we're stopping the whole thing right now. Why are you here?
Why are you
like,
here?
I'm usually that guy, and there's not a that guy when I'm the DM, so it is just,
I'm not that guy.
it is just you guys like, okay, friend, you know.
It's
I
kinda like how
perfectly banked on tangents, and they occurred.
Yeah, he did. We're really excited. Like, I know who I'm playing with. They're gonna get distracted by something eventually. So as long as I just shoulder shrug it.
Metagaming the RP. Unbelievable.
You'd be
It
surprised how easy that works with just people.
You're so predictable.
Turns out if you just distract people long enough, they stop asking you questions.
I mean,
You don't distract them. You allow them to distract themselves.
yeah, Jordan was asking like,
crack
yo,
the
so what do
code.
you do? Like, how do you fight? Like, you know, if you're gonna be part of our crew, like, what do you do?
I love how money wasn't even a discussion. You guys were just like,
I also,
yeah, join up.
Jack was not gonna give him any of the cut.
Yeah, it was more of like a. I mean, hey, if you want to help out, all right.
If he pulls his weight, then,
I'm down for more friends.
But
How does
either
it
way,
work?
we
You weren't
now
there
are
during contract signing though.
we're now a team of
6.
6
for now.
for now.
For,
Yeah.
For now.
for now. Do you
Yeah,
know
he can
something?
just get a Frisk's cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sally's like actually dropping out already.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Oof.
That's a discussion for another time.
It's fine. So we head into the sewers because that's where the note tells us to go.
Well, hold on.
or Miriam also told us to go.
Luella?
Llewellyn.
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 I had it right the first time.
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn. What did establish some level of trust of, oh yes, there is a letter from Marion here for you.
Stop. Cease.
So you sound like Freddy? Goddamn.
Yeah.
Fucking loud in bed. Holy shit.
Austin might be sneaking in.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Sneaking? Door's unlocked, bro.
I'm what they call a quiet layer.
Bro, you can
So we
come
go into
my
the
quiet
fucking
layer.
sewer. We walk down there. We immediately meet a rat man. It fucking stinks down there.
Tangents. I rest my case.
You're doing this on purpose, Ricky? You're doing this. You're making them like this.
He's manipulating
I'm just not
us.
doing
He's the
anything.
master.
I have an aura of atrophy as an aura of tangents.
Oh my god.
Nor of
We
mankind.
did meet a rat man.
So we meet a rat
His
man.
name was Radisker Jr. or
His
something.
name was Cassick.
Nope.
Cassick.
No.
Cassick.
Karis.
No.
Cassette.
Thank you. Ricky remembers.
Karis.
I said Cassick.
No, you
That was
said
not
Karis.
his name.
Oh, terrorist.
That's how I remember it.
I see.
His name was Karis. He stopped us and was like, "Hey, just so you guys know, don't go down there. There's a fucking feral."
There's a
There's a
feral.
feral.
And there
He's
was a dude with
fucking
rabies.
diseased.
And then we went and we fought him. And then Jordan got bit and then rolled a 1
I did
to
not get
avoid
bit.
disease.
I got spat on.
Yeah, he
spat on
at
to
you and
avoid
you rolled a
disease.
fucking 1.
And then
Yep.
contracted the bubonic plague.
Jordan's probably into that though, so it's fine.
Nope. She's into fangs being in her veins.
Whoa.
What if like they miss? Like if the fangs are still in you, they're just not in your veins.
That's still fine. You know,
That's still fine.
you put something in me, I put something in you. It's all fun.
That's how it works.
That works.
That it's like an exchange.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Do we want to go?
Is
to the
Jordan
window?
circumcised?
You know, I've not thought about that.
Why not?
Well, now you can.
Now I can, I guess.
If we must.
No, we don't.
We
It's
really
not.
don't.
I could tell you the
So we
cultural
kill
thing with the world.
The
and that could,
feral
Yeah.
okay.
rat man.
No.
Sounds right.
Okay.
We killed the feral rat man. He's fucking dead. Jordan's got the plague. We continue walking.
Maybe that's the price to get into the witch coven. You gotta give the foreskin.
Here you go, ma'am.
Okay, I'm done with that. Jordan got the plague,
They just use like a
which
dagger?
deals con damage.
It's like a pair of shears.
Oh. Oh, no.
It's like a guillotine.
Small hole for the head.
So
So-
we get into the sewers even further, and do we immediately run into the cat folk then at that point?
An otter pop.
Yeah,
Yes.
so they were around the corner. You
I'm
guys
gonna
heard
strangle you.
Oh.
You too.
I need a slide whistle so bad.
Just grab him, he'll freak out.
You're right there.
I'm not gonna do it. He'll hurt me, he won't hurt you.
I don't think he'd hurt you. It's fine.
Yes, he would.
It would hurt him.
Fuck.
Who hurt you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
So we find
We're
cat
just the
people.
reader
We
to
walk
that.
around, and then everybody has to roll to see who actually like speaks cat folk, because
There was
all these goddamn
nobody, I
animal
think?
people have their
nobody
own
spoke
languages.
cat folk.
There's too many animal people to keep
Okay,
up with. Why
real quick.
they all got their own language?
Not giving like a super big gripe, but
It's not a super big gripe,
Now
but I
here
am
we
going to
go.
stop the entire podcast.
here we go. When I was
This is also something we discussed before I left. You're not-
when
you're
I
not-
when I was asking, hey, I wanted some more languages. I did not clarify this enough. Maybe
Yes.
I asked once or twice, but I don't know. Part of what I was getting at was I know that there are animal races around, or beast folk races. What beast folk races are around in the slums, so that I could.
Literally all of them, which is why I did not give you specifics.
Oh,
It is the most metropolitan city in the Empire. Every single species lives there, at least in some capacity, which is why I did not. I gave you the 3 most spoken languages, and then you could pick the rest, which is why I did
Oh.
that. And everybody was like, "I didn't pick languages. Can you
No.
just give me cat
Not
folk?"
everybody,
No.
fucker.
I
Don't let
picked
me
my
in with the
languages.
rest
I just picked a
pretty
language
sure
that you
only
said
one.
doesn't exist.
well, I chose my language.
So nobody knew how to speak cat folk.
Until I rolled a nat
And I
20.
never will, okay?
Until I rolled a nat 20
now. Why don't you
linguistics to
speak
figure out what they were
cat folk? They're
saying.
dead. True.
So we found cat folk, and they were trying to dispose of a body.
You're well-dressed cat folk.
Yeah, they were well dressed, and so we Murphy walked up to them like almost
katanas.
immediately, and then
Tingles?
I didn't check.
You didn't.
No.
Glorioso.
So Murphy walked up to them and was like, "Hey, let us just walk on by. We don't actually give a shit about what you're doing." But they were like, "No, witness, we can't let you see that we were trying to dispose of this dead body. That's right here. Look at the dead body that we're trying to
It's
dispose
against
of.
the
You can't
Bushido
see it."
code.
So then we had to fight them, and they were fighting, and we fought them.
No, we didn't.
No,
that's not
you didn't
why
have to fight them.
Oh, that's right. That's right. One of them.
I don't
One
think
of
we've
them
had to fight anybody.
The only
One of
fight
them
you've
brushed
had to
against
do-
the cask.
All right, clap.
Hello.
Yeah, at the window you asked for the sticker.
So the one of the cats came over and they were arguing with us. We were kind of doing okay. It was a little aggro, and then one of them brushed up against Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, because Jordan was like trying to pass
Yeah,
forward.
he like shoved you back. He
Pushed
No,
her,
'cause it
pushed
was
her
either-
like sternum to keep them from going forward.
Yeah, and I did not appreciate being felt up, so I shot him.
Yeah.
Wow. And
and
you were
then-
worried you would be out of your game that night. Like, that was classic Tristan.
That was very classic.
Things are going well. I'm going to completely derail the situation.
Oh, fuck off.
I cannot
By
wait
just
for the pirate
initiating
campaign
combat.
because this man's gonna be the gunner, and you guys are just passing by a ship. My man fires a full ass cannon.
Hey, look, a man of war.
We can take him.
Get broadsided by 64 cannons.
God,
Enjoy.
I want that to happen so bad.
Alright, your ship suffers 1,000 damage. It is eviscerated immediately. What were you not going to do?
Touch your dick.
Damn.
Not while you're
Are you sad
recording.
about that?
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Yeah. I mean, if you are,
He loves it.
I'm just confused.
Tristan loves his wife.
I'm just confused because you're like, oh, bro, you're a wood, but then you're like, I'm not going to touch your dick.
Yeah, because your wife is right there.
If I was gone though.
No,
Funny
no.
Hold on.
Nothing happened on.
I'll get mixed.
The minute-
If both parties consented,
That's true. You're not a
I'm
non-consensual
not a
dude.
non-consensual dude.
I appreciate that.
I'm a real one.
Yeah.
So what were you gonna ask me? And does it have anything to do with touching your dick?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, right. I wanted to ask if Ren could have the Herald subtype. In order for a creature to have the Herald subtype, they need to be like these.
But nothing.
What?
Continue. Just keep talking.
I don't know what's going on.
Keep talking.
So in order to be the Herald subtype, you have to basically be like a deity's like directly under like a deity. So he's just directly under his wife.
They have a very rigorous schedule.
Very, very rigid and rigorous and vigorous schedule. He'll hit the triple digits one day.
Continue the question.
Please.
The question, or the main thing that I wanted from this is part of being a herald is just the fact that you have a chosen weapon that you can summon.
I'm gonna.
Can Ren have the herald subtype so that
Just put calling on it.
instead of?
Put calling on it.
But this is cooler.
Oh my god.
This is
I will
free.
review and let you know.
What if I pay for the called weapon?
No.
There's $10,
What
DM.
if I give you
A little
20
20,
bucks?
right?
No questions.
Does it specifically have to be a deity?
I don't know. It has to be like of that like arrangement.
I will look into it.
Okay.
So we beat up the cat folk.
Yes.
2 of them are dead. 1 of them just ran away. And then we spent an inordinate amount of time deciding what we should do with the bodies.
Oh my god.
Jordan
Wasn't that
did
long?
not
It
care.
didn't feel like that.
It felt like
it
way
was a
too.
while.
Can I tell you what the reason
Wait,
was?
did you
Because
give me this
I thought
Oh, I didn't realize you.
I argued
Sorry, I thought you
beautifully.
had one.
You
He
you
wanted
were
you to
making
put the
great
pink one
points.
in there and
Mark
give
was
him a
100%
different one.
agreeing with you. I was agreeing with you in real life, even.
Well, my issue, the question that I asked as Jack wasn't like, what should we do with all of these bodies? It was, hey, so the guy that they were going to throw into the pit anyway, would it be more respectful to throw him in there as opposed to just leaving his rotting corpse? That's what Jack would do. I think it'd be nice to just finish the burial
No.
at sea, whatever, in the sewers. And
The
then
cops are on our
everybody,
trip.
they're not coming in the sewers.
They have-
Hold on. Full stop. Dawson, if you're listening to this, you forgot to count your gold.
That
I did.
dumbass.
I'm counting.
Continue.
We'll just hang out.
Hold on. Dawson, real quick. I apologize for being a little snarky on a previous podcast. Urk is the build that has had the most damage.
What does that mean?
I know that there was a little bit of like a competition of, like damage die in a single build
This is unbelievable.
between Cecil and not Hero Drake.
I think damage per level, Ricky wins.
Hey God, I was sorry. I was 5 minutes late to work. Hey man. I thought we're all confessing right now.
It's really funny that you said that.
I was 5 minutes late.
No, him.
Okay.
Why?
Also, I would have done non-lethal damage if I remembered that.
Dawson, when you listen to this, tell me if I can explain why it's funny, and then I'll explain it on the next
yikes.
podcast.
We will help you get
Got it?
out when
Okay,
we get
cool.
No, it's fine. I don't know where it is.
He's
Oh,
not
no.
going to. Yes,
It'll get out eventually.
You might tell me
Yeah,
like
your body will
immediately.
absorb it.
Everybody, shut up.
What?
Dawson, when you are listening to this is me from the past. Message me on Discord, and I will and confirm to me if it's okay to explain to Tristan why it's funny that he said that, and then I will explain on the next podcast.
I feel like I
Hello?
can guess.
You won't guess.
Okay.
I still say Ricky's done the most damage, but...
Oh no, I'm just talking about damage dice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Juras could hypothetically kill anything as long as it is
Okay, and?
sufficiently low.
But how many dice does he roll?
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, because that's all he needs.
It's not as fun though.
So we continue to walk past. We walk past the fucking cat people that are
What did you
still
decide to do with
dead.
the bar?
They were
Fucking cat
fucking it.
people?
They didn't.
What were you?
Somebody's got
We,
it.
Barbs?
we left the body.
Barbs?
The police will
Barbs?
investigate.
Silvery
it.
bars?
Sandpaper tongue bar?
Yeah.
We continued on the way, leaving the
We
bodies. as they were.
continued.
Got me hooked.
And then Karis brought us to his place, and he's like, "Hey, listen. So first off, can you guys be chill? Can you please be so cool? Please, for once in your goddamn lives, be cool." And then also, they don't know about the rum running, so please don't mention it if you can avoid it.
Do not mention the liquor.
Do not mention the illegal activities
And
because
also
my
don't
people
mention that you're plagued.
are already super not okay with outsiders, super xenophobic. And so we walk up, and Karis tells some bit like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have them help with the plague." And then the people at the front eventually kind of buy it. It's another one of those like it's a little bit rocky there for a second as we're all trying to convince. Except that they do then sniff that Jordan still has the plague.
Sniff, snuff. Yep,
Do
that's
they?
balls.
No, the shaman. You said something.
Yeah, I was like,
right.
oh, do you by chance have a shaman here? And they were like, yeah. And then, or they mentioned the shaman was trying to help cure the plague, and I was like, sweet. I go over to the shaman. Hey, here's a lot of money. I'd like to get rid of this plague. You have the plague? Yes. Here's a lot of money. Please cure me right now. All right.
And they did. Then they did. And then they were like, "Hey, how do we get to this part of the whatever so we can do the fucking thing and deliver our goods quietly and discreetly?" And then the shaman was like, "Oh yeah, well our normal route is infested, and there's no absolutely zero way that you're gonna make it through that. So what you have to do is gotta do a drug trip. You have to trip on fucking drugs, incense, and have a vision. I'm vision with quotation marks with around it, vision." And then figure out what the. Are you just not gonna turn?
We have a lot more to go over.
I guess.
Also, just go inside and
We're doing a lab.
Just speed run it.
We're just.
Speed run it, go.
It's fine.
no, don't speed.
We got a highway there.
I'm
So
extending time, so we
Yeah,
have
we-
time to take our time.
yeah, we have to do a vision. And at first, the only people that are down to clown are Jordan and Jack.
No, Frisk was down.
No. Frisk,
that's right. Frisk
it was
was
an
down.
accident.
That's right.
So we go into the room, and then we light all the incense, and then immediately pass out. And then Frisk was kind enough to come check on us, and then tried to hold her breath, and then that didn't work, and then passed out. And then the smoke dissipated, and everybody showed up, and all the people that had passed out inside of the room with the smoke were now gone, like just out, left. And then the other guys had a fun little adventure
Hold on,
where
let the
because the
conscious people
shaman was
talk
with
about
them.
conscious things.
Yeah, you guys were alive. What happened?
We investigated.
What'd you do?
We backed away from the smoke.
We found a wooden box that Murphy immediately tried to break. He's like, I'm able to break it. I'm like, okay, cool. What if the thing inside is fragile?
I still love the mental image of both of you guys get out your thieves' tools, and he's just like about to hit him both. You go, wait,
yeah. The fact that Ricky and I both like yelled at him in unison. Wait. Pop that bad boy open. There's a little green yim.
Yellow.
Yum.
What?
It was yellow.
I think it was green.
It was green.
It was yellow. He said it was green, and then he went back and said it was yellow.
What?
Yes.
Holy shit.
I think it was magenta.
He's colorblind.
Me too.
Is anybody in this car? Or
We did
any
a
of you not
couple
colorblind?
appraise
I'm not.
checks.
You're not. You and me.
And some spell crafts, and it was just a normal yim. And did I just like look through it because I wanted to, or did I make a check? Do you remember?
You just looked.
I think you decided to
You
try
just
to look
decided to
through it.
look through.
Did
it.
you actually have that planned, or did you just kind
Nope.
of like?
But that was that you gave me an immediately amazing idea as
Let's
soon as
go.
you did that. So I was like, all right, we're rolling
Yeah,
with this.
I looked through it, and I guess it's like the looking glass into another time, another
And
They
so you
saw
got
it
to see the
too.
past, and you saw all of our unconscious bodies on the floor, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
like, all right, how do we get to the past?
And then you guys had to trip on the drugs, the incense that was actually take you back in time magic.
But we had a plan. Smelling salts.
Yes.
We did. That's right. We bought some smelling salts.
I
and-
like when during the discussion, I like started rubbing my nose, and I looked at Freddie. He looks at me. He's like, "Yeah."
Kept smelling salts close on hand, and then so we were able to stay conscious.
Conscious.
That's a word.
Those bullies.
The one I'm trying to. How many points does that work on Scrabble?
I don't know. I don't play Scrabble.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You do.
I was scarred for life to never play Scrabble again.
Oh yeah, your mother.
Yeah.
We're in another time, and with a couple of history checks, we recognize this is the time before the city was nuked by the humans of old, and some elves spotted us.
Us half human group.
Us,
If you
yeah.
did not use the smelling salts, you would have been awoken by the elves.
Fair. Now we were already awake, so we don't look like druggies like the other three.
I mean,
you woke us up too.
you guys just being in the city was enough for them to be hostile.
I mean, yeah, but now
there
we
were
don't look
there
like
were 3
druggies.
humans, and they were currently being attacked by humans, and the humans were intending to destroy their whole shit.
You tried to butterfly effect the shit. Stuff.
Yeah,
Good lord.
What did you
and
try to
it's
do?
fine.
Getting
They were
ahead
gonna
of
die
myself.
anyway.
The elves were like, "Yo, you guys don't belong here." We're like, "You're right."
God, you're so
absolutely
correct.
correct.
You are absolutely correct. We
You
also
you
don't
don't even
want
know
to
the
be here.
fucking half of it.
Oh, but
brother.
we figured out the what's it, the code word that we needed
Oh,
in order
yeah.
to open, because that was why we had to go back in the past to begin with, is because we needed a code word for a magic door that had not been opened since Elven times.
Marshall looked through it, and it was something
The
rain on your parade.
remains.
The rain remains.
Rain on your parade.
Yeah, Marshall said it, and then
The door opened.
yeah, I was gonna
And
say
that's
that
when we
you
found
said
the
the door
elves.
opened when he said it, because he said it out loud in Elvish. So I don't know if it just like shut or whatever. I wasn't gonna say anything because that was clearly the mechanic of the fight. So
It shut behind us.
yeah,
No, you
Because
had
we
to
were
put the
inside the
gem
room.
in the door and then say it, and the gem wasn't in the door when he said it.
I see.
You were holding the gem. That was, and I mentioned this later, but if you guys had put the gem in and immediately said it, you would have just been able to leave.
I see.
Right.
Um,
But instead, we had to
yeah,
three
not
hostile elves.
wanting to be arrested or executed,
They
rather.
would have just killed you.
Yeah, by the elves.
They wouldn't have killed the non-humans. They
Yeah.
would have killed you.
Jordan told them straight up that we were from
The future.
1,360 years in the future.
I almost had a great bluff. with The
Yeah.
wine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
trying to
so
think.
yeah, he found the wine and he was like, "Why is this wine dated 1360 HE?" That,
And
what
I
is that? What is
immediately
that
said it-
dating system?
I immediately was like, "That's a serial number."
yeah.
I think you rolled a nat 20, right?
No,
No,
You did not
failed
roll
the-
high
he failed
enough.
the roll.
I rolled a 19.
Oh yeah, yeah,
it
you
still
would have had to
wasn't
roll a
enough.
nat 20 for that shit. But
Because it was right
I
after
think
Jordan
I-
was like, "What? We're from 1,360 years in the future." Funny how this serial number matches exactly.
Wow, wild.
Wow.
But yeah, so Jack, after they
I'm
kind
really
of
stupid, I
believed
think.
us,
you all knew Elven, right?
yes,
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say they were speaking Elven, and I totally forgot about that.
yes.
It doesn't matter, 'cause they
After
were Elven.
they had already
roommates.
believed us
No, they weren't.
that we were from the future
Oh,
to
yeah.
some degree.
You were.
Jack was just immediately like, "All right, listen, you need to let us go because you need to focus on yourself right now because the humans are about to drop the equivalent of a nuke on your
That's not how
entire
you-
shit."
That's how Jack said it, though. Jack
mean,
was
he
like,
was-
"You need to go because you're gonna die," and they took it as a threat.
Yeah. Which, you know what? Fair. That's as they should probably
You're
have.
like a gross half-breed, so
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
They're like, "Excuse me."
He's like slightly better because he's not totally human, but
Oh.
ew.
Then they erected a golem.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
first they wanted to see the alcohol.
they
we were
split you
peddling.
guys up.
Yeah, they
get
split us up. They wanted to see the
segregated
alcohol we were
us.
peddling.
Segregation.
For some reason, I think it was Jordan pulled out the alcohol we're supposed to be shipping.
Yes.
Marshall, not wanting them to open it, drink it, or do anything to it, was like, no, that's gross shit. That's why we have a whole.
That's in a barrel.
Yeah, that's why
Gross.
we have a whole keg, because it's gross and we can sell a lot of it. Try that's where the wine bottle came up. Try this, because someone like you, for the good of all of mankind, I mean elf kind.
Yeah.
you said
It was so fucking funny because he kept telling Jack to shut up because Jack was just
he kept,
not
like,
doing it. He's like, let me handle it, and then immediately fumbled.
I would have had it.
And then we entered combat.
Well, the best part too was it was roll a bluff with disadvantage, and I rolled 2 nat 1s on
Yeah.
both rolls.
It was a canon event. I don't know
Yeah,
how to tell you.
rolled the first one, and I was like, I'm just curious what I could have done, and then it was also just the one. I'm like, okay, cool, this was meant to happen.
So then we had to beat him up, and beat him up we did, and we did not bother to kill the goal.
I think
we
there was a brief, like, there's like a brief thing of, someone was doing non-lethal, and Jordan was doing non-lethal, and she's like, wait a second, hold on, these guys are gonna die anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at that point.
Yeah, Marshall probably would have been fine with that, honestly.
How do you know?
I read about it.
You don't know if those guys particularly died.
I think
You don't know that I know that I don't know.
it's part of the history book.
That
now,
whole
'cause I went
building
back
that you
and
were
did
right
it.
next to survived. Maybe they
Yeah,
went
but
inside.
they didn't because they were unconscious.
Well, yeah.
I saw their skeletons.
Got to our time and place where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, we all
Doors
made it
open,
back.
and then the fucking shaman showed up like,
Oh, hey, you gonna open that door?
he's like,
Get the
yeah, you gonna
password
open it, bro? I'm like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking weirdo.
I was there with you the
He
whole
was
time.
so happy you guys.
I don't
succeeded
believe
on
him.
your
I
spiritual
still think he's a
journey.
villain.
He's the
He's a
sensei.
rat.
He's the big bad.
He's
Even
the
more
sensei.
reason to be villain.
He led us on
He's
a
Master
journey.
Splinter. He was our spirit. He was our spirit guide. He
No,
was our
he was like, oh yeah, I
fucking-
was there. We're like, huh?
Where
Who
were
were you?
you?
The golem? You fucking.
Almost killed
He
us.
was watching you.
He's watching us from the
I-
sidelines. We didn't roll perception.
Honestly,
high enough.
Jordan could have shot him, and Marshall would have been fine with it.
Thanks for healing me.
But then we went through, and then there was
Darkness.
like it was like an underground, like
And under,
kind of nicer.
It was the city
It was
that
the
you were
city.
just in.
Now
But
decimated.
the other city is built on top of it.
Yeah, so it's like an underground city, and it was
Like the
just
ruins,
covered in
yeah.
water. Yeah, it was
It was underwater.
very
Yeah.
beautiful
Covered in water,
description.
also known as flooded.
Flooded.
There you go.
And then there was a raft, and then there were rat
More of a
folk.
swamp.
And
Well,
some very heavy
No,
currents.
Hold on. What did you find in the
Oh,
water?
we found the fucking
because
mask.
you asked for us to roll
Oh.
perception,
Oh
and
my
Jack
God.
and Jordan both rolled 2 natural 20s. Our camera
Hold the
zoomed
fort.
into the shoreline where there was a floating mask.
It was a painted animal skull mask in the shape of a hyena, and it is the
Mask of the
monster mother's
Yeah.
mask or whatever,
Yeah, the
Jakosha
Jakotha
in this
mask.
world.
8-inch clips.
It's
Oh
incredible.
my god.
It's incredible how I will
Length
pronounce
of
something
circumference.
correctly for you multiple times, and
Is
then
it
you will
Jakosha?
continue to pronounce
That's
it
pretty-
incorrectly.
Here's the problem.
Like
if
Ahurst,
I-
Aquilix,
it-
Jakasha, like you just, it's like.
If I read something before I hear you say it, I will only imagine it how I initially pronounced it in my head forever.
There was also a raft that we got on, and then
No, we found the mask first.
we yeah, right, and then there was a raft. We got on it, and then not Noel,
Where's the
rats
raft dude?
jumped on, and then we killed the rat people or knocked
Real
them
Pathfinder
unconscious.
rat.
Then the Rat King showed up, beat him,
Yeah.
got to the bar, met with Tiberius Scaliana. Tiberius was like, "Stop killing people." We were
Please,
like, "Okay."
promise.
skipping
over
over
all
all
Pinky
this?
promise.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it was a lot of rat fighting. We killed the Rat King. That guy was gross.
Jordan recontracted the disease and is now rocking a -1 con mod, so
Yeah,
that's really
That is
chill.
really great.
I
And then,
cured
yeah,
a
we
rat and then
showed
we
up.
killed him.
We finally made it to the other speakeasy. It was ran by a giant Batman. And then yeah, Scaliana and Tiberius were waiting there. To Jack's like annoyance, where it's like, if you're just gonna fucking be at all these places, can you just do it yourself? Oh my god. And then Tiberius,
He's at
yeah,
the
was like,
second place.
Yeah.
And the Rum Runners learned Varys' name.
yeah, and he told Tiberius about the first one with had a hen, empty nest. Tiberius would probably like that one a lot.
Why do you say that?
He kept saying that he loved his wife
He
after
loves his wife.
He loves his wife.
After he
loves
mentioned the
his
hen.
wife.
He can enjoy a fine establishment and
Yeah.
still love his wife.
He loves his wife.
He loves his wife. And then they met the adjunct too. He was there.
He said hi.
He did.
He did say hi. And then everybody. Oh, we were able to buy fake IDs that were better quality than the ones that we might have had already.
And
Only
by a-
you had a fake ID.
Yeah, that's fair.
And buy a I was able to buy a flask of Dark Vision brew which is really nice.
And then we all got actual rooms. We all got beds, not just sleeping on a couch.
Yeah, no fun allowed.
Or at least not fun that he'd have to clean up. I think that was
I think the rules were no fun allowed.
It was no fun.
It was no fun allowed.
Yeah.
Sure.
Don't wanna
I don't
run
see the
that
police
risk.
around.
Boss man doesn't like it.
Did you see
Cool.
what I was waiting.
Baby.
But yes, that was a very good session. I'm sorry. I'll clean my garage.
I thought you was easier to get around than ours.
Like a year ago.
Head turning away.
I got a job.
I see.
Yeah, me, famous for not, you know.
You're famous?
I always knew. He's actually Mr. Beast.